athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's DeRozan. And Vucevic throws it down.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
To the middle and stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Bulls. Ball's running. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Ball.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Murray left side. There's the 3. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Ball. And here they come. He feeds it to Drummond. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the turnover again by Atlanta. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Ball, the pass to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
The shooting form of Zach LaVine is so pure, he's money in the bank from deep.
Collins, a screen on Levine. The deep 3 from Murray. Collins kicks to Capella. Murray outside. Will it go? And then Murray with the jam.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. To the inside. Vucevic hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Collins, a screen on Ball. Here's Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
And the jam by Levine.
It's hard to stay in front of Zach. His first step, it's insane.
Young pass to Collins. It's tipped. Vucevic with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Oh!
Yes. This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Hunter no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Here's Levine. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now, here's Ball. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Levine hits again from deep. Levine's got 12 in the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Tries again. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young pass to Murray. Back to Young. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine kicks to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Levine. He's got 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Now, here's Hunter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For three, Murray. Vucevic with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 16. Outside, Levine.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
And here's Young. Capella with a screen on Ball. Young for three. The shot, no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. In Chicago, they lead by 18. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Young drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 5 now.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Drummond with a screen on Young. Ball from long range. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Murray, good. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. And he overshot that one, missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Murray kicks to Young. The pass to Hunter. Now, here is Young. 5 on the clock. Going inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 4 points in the quarter. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Ball against Young. Pass to Murray. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Here's Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. DeRozan with it. Vucevic a screen on Hunter. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Collins grabs the miss. It's stolen by DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Hunter. Over to the left wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Kept alive. And Drummond kicks to Vucevic. Moves back up. And the layup is up and in. Vucevic has got 8 points.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Murray against Levine. And it's Murray with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
timing perfect on the pick and roll. Drummond showing good feel for this play.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Bean passes to Vucevic. DeRozan on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Vucevic. Launches a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Murray outside. Capella kicks to Murray. Here's Young. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Bean passes to Vucevic. And stolen by Hunter. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And there's the call by the official. They'll bring the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
White, a screen on Young. And Beverly kicks to White. Drummond in the post. Off target at the rim.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Sadiq Bey is out there with Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Forrest in at the points. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Bogdanovich passes to Forrest. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Intelligent play by Bogdanovich. Gets the defender off balance with the pump fake and wins a foul.
For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. The Bulls leading by 10. Now here's Beverly. No points in the game yet for him. On the wing, Jones. Out to White. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. Here's Forrest, defended by Beverly. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
An absolute sharp shooter with his quick release. Bogdanovich gets it to go.
And Beverly kicks to White. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. It's stolen. Forrest passes to Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. White the pass to Drummond. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Williams. DeRozan comes in for Derek Jones. Zach LaVine's checked in for Kobe White. And Ball subbed in for Patrick Beverley. To the paint, here's Okongwu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
And LaVine throws it down.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero. The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Young pass to Murray. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside, Ball. Cans it from downtown. Ball's got 5 now.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Young with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceled each other out perfectly.
The Hawks trail by 12. Pass to Hunter. Outside for Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Murray with the jam.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it on.
Ball from long range. They get it back. Outside, LaVine. The pass to Vucevic. Back to LaVine. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An all-star in this league, Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He hits the second from the line. Here's Young. He's got 14. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he drives in. Outside Collins. Kicks to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Ball with it. DeRozan a screen on Young. Kick out to LaVine. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls lead by.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Vucevic a screen on Young. Shot clock at 5. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Murray against LaVine. Young left side. From outside, off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And finished off by DeRozan.
You have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
Here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. There's no qualms about taking those wide open jumpers.
Kick out to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan surveying the D. No good on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young outside. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Ball, the pass to Drummond. DeRozan dishes to Drummond. Back to DeRozan. Over Hunter. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Passes it to Levine. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 7. Murray with it. Now defended by Levine. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Murray kicks to Young. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Murray. Outside Levine. And stolen by Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. It's Young on the wing. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Driving inside. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Down low. They can use a bucket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
There's Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Huge spot here. I like that it's Levine at the line. A fearless player.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Collins, a screen on Ball. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Young driving to the basket.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Bogdanovich against Levine. There's Ball with the 3. The offensive rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point line.
Capella trying to free himself up. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Vucevic the pass to Drummond. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kick out to Levine. From deep. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And this is why they turn to Levine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
Young way outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Here's Levine. The shot from the low post is good. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Clutch. We saw this from Hunter in college. You can trust him with the game on the line.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Up-tempo. Hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Now here's Levine. 4 on the clock. Pass the ball. Fires from deep. Rebound Brooklyn.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And it's DeRozan missing. Johnson against Ball. Pass to Claxton. Puts the move on. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Now here's DeRozan. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Ball.
And Ball throws it down.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Here's Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. And he lobs it up to the rim. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Levine. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He drops it from range. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Ball. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
Good on the second one.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
And it's Ball off the drive. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
All no good. The Nets have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Johnson. Oh, DeRozan with the block. Bridges against Levine. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Misses off the right iron.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pick by Vucevic. And Levine, throw it down.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Inside. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Brooklyn now. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's DeRozan. Claxton with a rebound. From deep, Johnson. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets up 4. Quarter number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Levine, ball outside. To the middle, Vucevic. Finished off by Vucevic.
Your merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through the contact to finish strong.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Bridges. Back to Claxton. Right wing. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. And the basket by DeRozan.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
The Nets with a lead. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Ball with it. Out left to the wing. Vucevic, the pass to Drummond. The 3 is up. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Drummond. He has 7.
I'm not sure there's a better stretch 5 than Vooch. A legit three-point shooter.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Drummond. Ball outside. And here's Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Shoots. They get it again. On the wing, DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. To the paint. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And again, Chicago, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Bridges down low. He's covered by Levine. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Dinwiddie outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Vucevic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith. At the line for
Both good from the line that time.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Ball passes to Drummond. Levine with it. Drummond with the screen. And Levine, here we go. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
Shoot from the baseline. That one rolls around and rims out. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Ball right side. 34 seconds left in the first half. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. No good on that one. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Beverly in for Ball. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And so it's Brooklyn closing out
the Nets, 29. Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Ben Simmons. Royce O'Neal is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Thomas in at the 2 guard. Outside, Williams. Back to Drummond. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. Drummond with the screen. Second chance effort, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Nets lead by 9.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Curry. For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. 90 seconds into the second half now. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. And it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. Levine, he's checked in for White. And it's Ball in for Dosunmu.
Good heads-up play by Ball. He sees an opportunity to create and executes on it. And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Tries the spin move. Outside Levine, picked by Vucevic. Levine with room to shoot. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Levine's got 6. Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Greg.
Yeah, and unfortunately, BA, that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year, caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
All no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Simmons against Vucevic. Here's Harris. An easy 2 on the layup. Harris has got his first basket.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Outside Simmons. Down hard.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
There's a minute 12 left in the third. Here's Levine for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Levine passes to Drummond. Over Simmons. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Nets have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. To the inside, O'Neal. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to DeRozan. The rebound by the Nets. 20 seconds left in the third. Harris passes to Curry. Back to Harris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Brooklyn leading by 17.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Ball passes to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite bounce.
Down low. Thomas, that's good. And the Nets lead by 17.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Ball passes to Vucevic. That 3's off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Lets it go from deep, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Ball into the lane, and Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Now here's Ball. DeRozan outside. Vucevic, a screen on Harris. DeRozan for 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris misses. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Levine. Ball passes to Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Brooklyn with the board. Simmons has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's O'Neal, covered by Vucevic. Outside Curry. Back to O'Neal. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Right side Levine. Drummond against Simmons. Here's DeRozan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
A full line change here for Brooklyn.
During the 2021-22 season, DeMar DeRozan was amazing, averaging over 27 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds, and he shot 50% from the field. It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Having a career season at age 32. What DeRozan did is unprecedented, Richard.
Yeah, and he made history by scoring at least 35 points on 50% shooting for 8 straight games, passing up Wilt for the longest stretch that the NBA has ever seen.
Vucevic, Claxton with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Brooklyn has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, guess what? DeMar DeRozan with another and one, finishing it off. That takes a strong physical and mental game.
40 seconds left in the game. Here's Bridges. The 3 ball. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. It's Levine with a drive. And Levine, throw it down.
Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
And here's Johnson. So we see the Nets taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd...
take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Well, with a guy like Trae Young, it all starts with him. David, thank you. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Here's Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Young passes to Capella. 5 to shoot. Young dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
On the wing, Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young outside. Inside. Here's Capella. Back to Young. Pulls up from the corner. Second chance shot. And it's Capella missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do. Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Bridges misses.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And Capella sends it back. Capella sets a screen for Murray. Collins. And it's Capella missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. They set the pick. To the middle. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Hawks trail by 7. Young outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Collins, a screen on Dinwiddie. Young drives in. Good on the shot.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Back to Murray. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Young kicks to Murray. Back to Young. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young against Dinwiddie. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Brooklyn leading by 7. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Fast break, the Hawks. Young with the ball. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Curry, also Bridges out there. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Young looking it over. Kicks it to Hunter. In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Hunter. And here's Young, guarded by Curry. For the three. And Curry pulls it down. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton outside Curry. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Murray. The finish. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The Hawks trail by 5. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Hunter, the pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Collins. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Brooklyn leading by 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson, a wide open look. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 5.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Young way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Curry kicks to Finney-Smith. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for it. And Atlanta will go the other way. 1:58 left here in the second. Young from outside. The rebound by the Nets. Johnson with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Curry. Rejected by Murray. Here's Hunter. Outside Collins. Young in the corner. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. To the paint. It's deflected. Capella finds Collins. And here is Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Curry wide open. Good. And it's Johnson with the assist that time. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Curry will absolutely light you up from the corners. Anywhere on the floor, he's dangerous, but the corners, that's his sweet spot.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Murray. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And so Murray nails both of them. 35 seconds left in the first half. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point lead. Simmons sets a screen for Dinwiddie. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Simmons, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. .11 seconds left in the first half. Now, here is Young. With 2 seconds left, and the layup is good. Young's got 7.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Collins and Capella man the post position. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Down low. Outside for Simmons. Clock at 6. It counts. And the foul. That's on Clint Capella. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. Out to Harris. Out to the right wing. Harris a screen on Collins. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And it's Capella missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 6. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Simmons finds Harris. Back to Simmons. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Dinwiddie against Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 6.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Collins kicks to Murray. A baseline J misses off the right iron. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Back to Simmons. 1:21 left in the third quarter. With 3, Harris. And it's Simmons penetrating.
Boy, Ben Simmons decides to put it on the deck. He is a dangerous driver.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Murray kicks to Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Out to Harris. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've got... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Passes to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now Simmons. To the middle. Here's Harris. Over to the wing. O'Neal passes to Dinwiddie. Brooklyn now working with the new shot clock. O'Neal against Collins. O'Neal kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to O'Neal. The second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 10. Screen by Capella. Inside. That shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. Johnson from outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Young with the ball. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championships.
Nets leading by 9. Curry looking it over. He kicks to Johnson. Young against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. To the paint. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Young against Curry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Bridges. And too long on the shot. The Hawks trail by 11. It's Young on the wing. Kicks it to Hunter. And the pass to Collins. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Young dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And forget about finesse. This Capella's all about the power.
Brooklyn leading by 12. And stolen by Hunter. Bridges against Murray. Young outside. Shoots over Curry. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. 6 to shoot. Capella with a screen on Curry. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
On the wing, Johnson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Offside Collins. It's stolen by Johnson. For 3, Bridges. Here's Claxton. Banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Johnson.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Collins setting the pick for Young. Another miss by Young.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Young dishes to Collins. That one drops for him.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Team seconds.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. So it's the Nets picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you, David. Great interview.
Backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Stolen by Ball.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Here's Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. Vucevic with some nice D.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And it's Ball off the drive. Here's Levine. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. That one on Murray.
And every year, Levine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Here's Levine, following the score by Atlanta. To the wing, right side. Vucevic against Capella. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Young. 4 on the clock. Ball no good. Murray with it, guarded by Vucevic. And a deep 3 from Young. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Levine. The shot misses, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Right side Murray. Just over a minute and a half in, and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Chicago with the ball. Outside Levine. And again, Chicago, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Young into the lane. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Really tough to get a shot over the frame and jumping ability of Andre Drummond. He got up there and got that one.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Levine. Out to the right wing. DeRozan outside. 6 to shoot. The fader. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Outside Murray. Pass to Collins. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball with it, and it's Young picking him up. Ball no good. The Hawks trailing. Here's Collins. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Now Levine. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Good chance here from Vucevic. Collins with the rebound.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Young inside, pounded by Ball. Pass to Murray. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Bulls have gone only 1 of 6 so far. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Here's Murray. And there it is for him. Murray's got 5 now.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And that one drops for him.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Ball with a steal. Hunter against Levine. Pass to Drummond. Back to Levine. Drummond to screen on Hunter. Outside Levine. Releases. And that's collected by Trae Young.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And here's Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Levine passes to Drummond. Back to Levine. Ball outside. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
Young with it. Oh, Drummond with the block. DeRozan against Murray. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Outside Young. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Bogdanovich has checked in for Atlanta. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Williams has checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Caruso comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Beverly in for Ball. And here's Caruso outside. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Young, the pass to Capella. It's stolen by Drummond. Outside White. Out to the right wing. Drummond with the screen. And again, no good by Chicago.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Capella. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
His first, team first. At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Caruso against Hunter. Out to Beverly. White on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Inside, here's Bogdanovich. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
When you think about careers and how they unfold for this guy, Bogdanovich played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless.
Pass to Young. Capella screen on Beverly. Young from long range. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Well, with foreign players like Bogdanovich, you often hear how much that international experience helped him prepare for the NBA break.
And Bogdan, no exception to this, BA. And I think it has a lot to do with the physicality of European basketball. You hear it a lot from guys coming over, is that they can deal with the way the NBA is such a free-flowing offense. This kid is confident, unpredictable, and he stretches the floor.
Williams with the screen. Pass to Drummond. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When Drummond gets the ball inside, that's going to scare the rest of your defense. You got to pay attention.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Williams. DeRozan comes in for Caruso. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for White. And it's Ball in for Beverly. And it's Capella with the jam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Pass to Vucevic from deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. For 3. Kept alive. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. Allie, as always, thank you.
19. The Bulls. 18.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Collins with a screen on Ball. Young the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick and roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
To the inside, the kick out to Ball. Drummond the screen on Young. There's Ball with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Ball's got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
There's Young with the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Steps back. Ball against Young. DeRozan right side. To the wing on the left. Back to Vucevic. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hunter. Knocked loose. DeRozan outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And the Hawks shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan outside. Fires in the triple. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, a nice move by DeRozan. Pulling up for a J before the defense can interfere.
After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Collins has developed into much more than an athletic roll man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting him go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
Shot by Levine, no good. Collins, left side. Over to the left wing. Good work defensively by Drummond. For Chicago, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Levine. A shot from the low post is good. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside and during the contact and finding his shot.
There's Young with the 3. Got a hand on it. And Levine throws it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. The 3 from DeRozan. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Levine. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
And it's Ball off the drive. Excellent D there from Capella. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Capella, screen on Levine. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Young on the take. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead. Now here's Ball. He's got 6. Here's DeRozan. With the fadeaway. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 4-point game. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. From behind the arc.
Well, he can guard multiple positions, and Lonzo Ball's versatility helping out on that possession.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Outside Young. This one for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now. On the wing, Levine. The shot. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Capella, screen on Levine. Bogdanovich with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich, no good. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. They set the screen. Here's Ball to the left side wing. Drummond passes to Vucevic. DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Hunter finds Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now Levine. From outside the arc. Vucevic, a screen on Capella to the middle. And the power finish by Vucevic.
I love the unselfishness that DeRozan plays with. He just wants to make the right play.
Over to the wing. Young from long range. Atlanta gets it back. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Levine. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Over the seasons, Levine's really grown into his scoring potential. He consistently finds points now.
Drops in the 3.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Levine for 3. He buries it from 3. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Levine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Takes it inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Well, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Williams has checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Caruso comes in for DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Beverly in for Ball. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Caruso with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. White against Bogdanovich. Down low. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. From downtown. Drummond grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
White against Hunter. White can't hit.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Offensive board. And Capella gets it to go.
Well, Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're in front by 7. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Here's Levine, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Murray. Pulls it from 20. That shot is off. So the Bulls win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either...
routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Dinwiddie with it. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The wings set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vuce in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Ball with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Levine with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Off target with his three. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Vucevic a screen on Johnson. On its way from DeRozan for 2. It's the outside fadeaway.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
Here's Dinwiddie. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 6. Up top, DeRozan. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Dinwiddie against Ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ball kicks to Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Claxton. Bridges for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Bulls trail by 3. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, Dinwiddie, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Dinwiddie's shot is off. 1:32 left the first quarter. LaVine passes the ball. Dishes to Drummond. Kicks to LaVine. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity That has to be the focus moving forward.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Finney Smith on the 3 off target. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Outside ball. Pass to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Shoots over Bridges. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Drummond finds ball. Here's Vucevic. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by.
Your Nets team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
We've got Johnson, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Harris is checked in for Johnson. And Thomas subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Now here's White. Over in the corner, Beverly. Shoots over Curry. Bridges with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Beverly. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Curry is inside, defended by Beverly, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Harris is checked in for Johnson, and Thomas subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Chicago also making some changes. Zach LaVine comes in for Alex Caruso. And Ball subbed in for Patrick Beverly. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Now here's Curry. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Bulls trail by 3. Right side, Ball. It's good. Ball's got 7 points.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
It's Curry with the drive, and the shot goes down. And the Nets lead by 3.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Ball dishes to Levine. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Tries again. The kick out to Williams. They get it again. And Drummond throws it down.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Now here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
And it's ball penetrating. He gets that one.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Curry. Simmons sets a screen for Curry. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the charts.
Pass to Drummond. And stolen by Simmons. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Thomas kicks to Curry. Misses off the left iron.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Here's Ball. Up again, and Drummond is right there.
The upward explosiveness of Andre Drummond, almost impossible to stop on the putback.
Harris outside. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Here's Curry. The shot from 20 feet away. O'Neal misses. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Levine. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. There's O'Neal with the three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Williams. And it's DeRozan in for White. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. Vucevic a screen on Curry. Ball kicks to Drummond. Back to Ball. Drummond passes the ball. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Five seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Vucevic.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss. And Thomas has it in the corner. Curry dishes to Simmons. Good D by Drummond.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
26. The Bulls. 20.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, great performance by Lonzo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. Takes it off the glass. Levine's got 5 now.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Now here's Curry. And the layup falls. He's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic's screen on Harris. DeRozan, nice jump shot from the top of the key.
That kind of shot is something that DeRozan has worked hard on to make consistent.
Simmons looking around. And Simmons slams it in.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
Shooting 2.
And so Levine nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Simmons. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's DeRozan. He nails it, and we're tied up. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
Beverly against Curry. O'Neal from long range. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. DeRozan against Simmons. Vucevic the pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. For the lead. With 1 on the clock, and Vucevic throws it down.
Great positioning by Vucevic. Hustle points for the big man.
Simmons inside. Working on Drummond. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Levine dishes to Drummond. DeRozan on the wing. Drummond with a screen on Harris. Feeds away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. DeRozan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Curry kicks to Simmons. To end the run. Stolen by Levine. It's Beverly on the wing. Guarded by Curry. High post shot. And it's DeRozan missing. Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Ball against Dinwiddie. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Stolen by Ball. Levine with it. Bridges covering. Drummond with a screen on Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. DeRozan against Johnson. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but threw the foul, and he'll go to the line.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
And the second free throw, good.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Nets have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
Let's hear it.
26 seconds left in the third. Ball against Bridges. On the wing, Levine. 9 points in the game so far. It's hauled in by Claxton. Back to Bridges. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Bulls up. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. DeRozan got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan like it's 6. Passes it to Drummond. Deep 2 from Ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie attacking, and he slams it one-handed.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And he sinks the second. Chicago leading. Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a 3-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Ball against Dinwiddie. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Drummond sets the screen for Vucevic. Yep, right through the net. Vucevic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
You watch Vucevic at the offensive end. He's a crafty individual.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. They set the screen. Shoots over Vucevic. Johnson can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Levine dishes to Drummond. DeRozan in the corner. The pass to Drummond. Now Ball. The shake. There's the drive. And Ball slams it in.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Ball kicks to DeRozan. The 3. Here's Vucevic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And now it's an 8-point Chicago lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Vucevic to the pass to Drummond. The outside leaner, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Drummond. And that's 13 points for Lonzo Ball. For 3, Bridges. Let's keep it alive.
and he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Nets trail by 8. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Down low. Here's Johnson. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. DeRozan with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie up top. He's covered by Ball. Claxton. No good from outside. Now the Bulls with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And Drummond throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Outside, Ball. So the Bulls win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Richard. Both great passing squads. Two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. Hunter on the wing. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, Brooklyn on up the court. Finney-Smith with it. Collins there. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Offensive rebound. The kick to Hunter. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Finney-Smith. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Young. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Right wing. Young finds Capella, and he gets that one. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball, and ultimately I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Claxton. Crafty move. The rebound by the Hawks.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Murray against Bridges. Capella. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. They get it back. Collins outside. Drives to the hoop. And they get it back. Capella, the pass to Young. Capella, screen on Dinwiddie. Missed it, even after all of those chances. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Now here's Murray. Capella inside. Working on Claxton. Capella can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
At the line.
That's good from Bridges.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Driving in. Finney-Smith pulls it in. So about Atlanta. Just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Now here's Johnson. Three-pointer. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Young. Here he goes. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
They set a pick. Pass to Claxton. From deep three-point range. Out to Bridges. Back to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Collins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
Dorian and out the line, shooting 2.
Both shots good from the strike. "19 seconds left in the first. Dinwiddie against Young. Pass to Capella. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Griffin. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success defending.
Your next U-Net team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn? The Nets with the lead. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got Griffin, Clint Capella out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Forrest in at the point.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And there's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Simmons against Capella. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Outside Bogdanovic. Bey outside. 5 on the clock. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Seth Curry.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pass to Thomas. Here's the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Outside Bogdanovic. Griffin with it. Pounded by Harris. Bogdanovic down low. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And credit to Bogdanovic for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of Vinsanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Curry passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
in showing us how it's done.
Outside Bogdanovich. Griffin outside. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Curry. To the paint. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got 7.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Simmons against Capella. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. Bogdanovich on the wing. Screen by Capella. Beyond the arc. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got 7 points here in the quarter.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Back to O'Neal. The kick out to Simmons. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Forrest. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. 51 seconds left in the second period. There's a screen. Throws it up high. Stolen by Capella. Griffin outside. Pass to Forrest. Back to Griffin. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Hawks lead by 1.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside Curry. Screen by O'Neal. Left side Simmons. Driving inside. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the... Thanks, Allie. After the break.
25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
Royce O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Pass to Simmons. Griffin against Harris. Screen by O'Neal. Launches it. Harris, that's good. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Outside Curry. Inside. And it's Simmons missing. The Hawks leading. Griffin passes to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now Curry. Pass to Harris. Back to Curry. to the middle. Here's Simmons. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Capella.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Finney-Smith's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Here's Capella.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. And the Nets miss again. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor ground.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Bridges outside. Claxton down low. Guarded by Capella. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Stolen by Bridges. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2-point, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Trae Young.
And there's 1:38 left in the third. Pass to Claxton for the lead. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 15 rebounds here tonight. There's Young with the 3. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. The Hawks making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bay. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. From deep, Johnson. And the Nets miss again. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Murray passes to Bey. Outside Young. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Young finds Capella. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Nets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Here's Murray. He takes it in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Hawks on top, up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Sadiq Bey out there with Clint Capella. And it's Griffin in at the 3. Out to the right wing. The 3. Capella with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And it's Murray off the drive. Nice move. Driving to the basket. Here's Capella. Pass to Young. Bey outside. The kick out to Young. And here's Capella. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And just so active for his size, Capella is hard to guard.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Claxton. Takes the 3. And no good. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Out to the right wing. To the right side. Clock at 6. With the crossover. Murray, no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. Now Bridges. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Young. Ball stolen. He's got a clear path. Here's Claxton. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Young. The rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Johnson with it. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton. Let's go with a 3. And Bey pulls it down. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Outside Johnson, just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Claxton, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And a deep 3 from Young. Off target from outside.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Bey outside. Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Young against Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. Right side Johnson. Pass to Claxton. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Curry, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Young against Curry. Here's Young. 4-3. Claxton with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
He connects! And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Claxton can't get it to go.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And it's good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Outside Young, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
During his time in the league, Murray has improved as a free throw shooter, but there's always added pressure when you need to make them in the clutch. Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much will.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.